First pictures of Tahawwur Rana. Tahawwur Rana, the 2611 mastermind, will be taken out of this court at the Patiala House Court. In a New Delhi court, the NIA has sought a 12-day custody for Tahawwur Rana after he completed the 18-day NIA remand. He's a Pakistani agent. A Pakistani Tahawwur Rana has been brought back to India, and Tahawwur Rana knows all the secrets of Pakistan's 2611, has a Lashkar link, has been a member of the Lashkar-e-Taiba. Tahawwur Rana is Pakistan's grade A agent, was in the armed forces in Pakistan, was linked to people within the army in Pakistan, trained to be a terrorist, was in touch with terror commanders, helped plan and execute the 2611 attacks. He was accused in the 2611 Mumbai terror attacks, was extradited by America, and he is Pakistan's ultimate agent who has all the details, and he's spilling those details to Indian agencies. And as we speak, these are live pictures. Okay, getting in breaking news now that the custody of Tahawwur Rana has been extended till Friday. Until Friday, Tahawwur Rana will continue to be in NIA custody. Okay, 12 days of further custody. There's a small correction there, not till Friday, but NIA Court has granted 12 days of further custody of Tahawwur Rana. The NIA will continue to question Tahawwur Rana. His 18-day NIA remand ended recently. The NIA brought Rana from the NIA headquarters earlier today to appear before the court in the national capital. Senior advocate Dayan Krishnan, Special Public Prosecutor Narinder Maan, presenting arguments on behalf of the NIA during the in-camera hearing. And there is a local advocate who's appointed by the Delhi Services Authority who represented Tahawwur Rana. He's a close associate, the ultimate agent of the 2611 attacks, and worked closely with David Coleman Headley, alias Dawood Gilani, another Pakistani. And Rana was extradited to India after US Supreme Court rejected all his petitions against extradition earlier in April. And those are live pictures coming in any time now. We're expecting Tahawwur Rana to leave that court. It's a Patiala House Court, so I'll just make that correction there. It's not Patiala Court, but it's a Patiala House Court. It's in the national capital. It's not in Punjab, Patiala, but it's in the national capital, Patiala House Court. So we'll just make that change. Those are images. The first pictures, moving pictures that you see of Tahawwur Rana on the right. So far, we've been able to see pictures of him from different angles, including from behind him when he was brought to India, extradited to India by American authorities. And these are the first moving images of Tahawwur Rana at the Patiala House Court. Once again, Patiala House Court. Staying with more details. We're expecting an input to come in from the Patiala House Court, where the hearing is on. Also getting in some information that Tahawwur Rana was questioned for several hours, almost 8 to 10 hours, and gave evasive answers and did not cooperate with Indian agencies. Piyush Ori is joining us with the details. Piyush, he's been very protective of Pakistan. We are hearing from the initial details.
So, Niranjan, what I can tell you is that there is a lot of hustle and bustle which is over here at Patiala House Court in central Delhi, because just at any moment now, in fact, while I speak, some officials of NIA have already come out. So you can expect that at any moment, Tahawwur Rana can come out of the NIA court, where it is believed that his custody has been extended to 12 more days. However, this is a court matter, so we are going to be still getting an official announcement. But yes, as now you can see that Tahawwur Rana has come out, and he's been escorted by...
News update right now, about 1 minute, getting in a confirmation now that his custody has been extended for 12 more days. So he will be in custody for 12 more days. 12 more days, Piyush.
Rana is being asked to come, and 12 days has been given to him. So yes, now after 18 days, NIA has been able to get 12 more days of custody, which means that now for a month at least, Tahawwur Rana is going to be there at NIA custody. It was 18 days earlier, and now it is going to be 12 more days. And we have already shown you that Tahawwur Rana, after getting that order from the NIA court, has been escorted out.
Live pictures.
At any moment, he's now going to be coming out, and he's going to be brought, he's going to be made to sit in this van, the police van, from where he's going to be escorted to the NIA headquarters. A very important order that has been given by the NIA Court, where it has now again given the custody to NIA of Tahawwur Rana for 12 more days. Earlier, he had been given 18 days custody. Now it has been 12 days. So you can understand that there are still lot many evidences, there are still lot many questions, there are still lot many answers that needs to be sought from Tahawwur Rana. In fact,
stay
just
with
a day
me.
prior to him being presented at court,
Stay with me,
Mumbai
stay with me. I'm
Police
getting in
Crime
some more
Branch had
breaking news
also
updates right now. Any minute now, any second now. In fact, we should get the first pictures of Tahawwur Rana taken inside that police bus. He will be brought into that bus and taken back to the NIA headquarters. I'm staying with these live pictures. That's Tahawwur Rana. Look at that. That's a live shot. Any second now. Live shot of Tahawwur Rana, Pakistan's agent. Live shot. Any second now. Face covered. Can you see him? Tahawwur Rana in the frame right now. Face covered. Face covered with a black mask, black cloth, being brought. Pakistani agent. He has been evasive so far. The man who helped carry out the 26/11 attack. The man who's linked to Lashkar, the man who helped carry out the attack and kill 166 people during the 26/11 attacks, most of them were Indians, in Mumbai in 2008, being taken out of the NIA court, the Patiala House court. He will be taken to the NIA headquarters in a short while from now. And his custody has been extended for 12 days. He has been evasive, not cooperating. Those are pictures of him, the police officials and the NIA officials accompanying Tahawwur Rana, holding him by the hand, bringing him onto the bus, asking him to sit, and he will be taken in to the NIA headquarters once again. The crime branch of the Mumbai police has been interrogating Tahawwur Rana for the last few days. That it claimed over 166 lives. 166 people were killed because Tahawwur Rana helped Pakistanis carry out the attack. And the Mumbai police has been saying that Tahawwur Rana has been non-cooperative, giving evasive replies, and that he is not giving out much on the Pakistan connection. He's being extremely tight-lipped, knows that his masters, his paymasters, who took care of all his needs all these years, he wants to protect them. The NIA saying that he has been evasive and they sought further custody. He's been in custody for 18 days now, and that custody has been extended. Rhythm, my colleague, joining us with more details. Rhythm, what next with Tahawwur Rana?
Well, NIA now gets 12 days custody, which they've asked for the 26/11 Mastermind Tahawwur Rana. Extremely critical. First, because we are showing on an international domain also that we have produced him in court, and only after painstaking arguments that took place even today, where Dhyan Krishnan, senior advocate in the Supreme Court, also some legal battle of the extradition for India in the United States court, has got Tahawwur Rana to India, has now been painstakingly asking the court for 12 days more of interrogation, has got that for the NIA. What do we expect now? A watertight case against Tahawwur Rana, and also getting to know more of the names of who really was behind the entire 26/11 plot is critical. We also need to know who his real masters in Pakistan are, whether he will quickly name SI and the Lashkar-e-Taiba, and how critical help was given to him and David Coleman Headley. The big breaking news, I'm going to stay with those pictures that are coming in right now. Tahawwur Rana now being taken out of the Patiala court where he was produced. Dhyan Krishnan, senior advocate representing the NIA, and the special public prosecutor Narendra Wan appeared before the NIA court, gave their arguments in great details. The court had reserved, and now they have said that 12 days of custody has been granted to NIA. Covered with a black cloth, is now being taken out of the Patiala House Court.
Yeah, Rhythm, just one more question. Now, there are reports that he has been evasive. That's what the police has said while speaking to the media, that he's been evasive in his responses. He's not cooperating with them. Which are the different agencies that will get a shot at Tahawwur Rana? And legally speaking, what next?
Well, most likely we're going to also see him being interrogated by the Mumbai police also, Niranjan. And the reasons for this are the Mumbai attacks. Mastermind was evasive, like you rightly saying, and it was also stated that for 8 hours he was questioned, he gave evasive answers, he did not cooperate. The Mumbai crime branch team had questioned Tahawwur Rana, the key accused in the 26/11 Mumbai terror attack, for 8 hours. They came to the capital when he was in the NIA's custody on Saturday. The crime branch team comprised of 4 officers. They questioned him for his role in the conspiracy. He gave evasive answers. He did not cooperate. They were not able to get any details from him. Remember, he is also accused of conspiring, which is the biggest thing, with Headley and operatives of the terrorist organization Lashkar-e-Taiba and Harkat-ul-Jihadi Islam, along with the Pakistan co-conspirators, to carry out a 3-day terror siege of India's financial capital in 2011.
Thank you for joining us with those inputs. Ridhim Bhardwaj, legal editor there, executive editor, legal affairs, joining us on the broadcast as we get details of Tahawwur Rana. These are pictures that came in earlier of Tahawwur Rana. They're the first moving images of Tahawwur Rana, moving in the sense seen in motion, because we've just seen pictures, still pictures of him for the last a few weeks since he was dragged back, extradited from America to India. Tahawwur Rana seen there with his face covered. He's a coward whose face is covered with a black cloth, helped Pakistan carry out the 26/11 attack, worked with David Coleman Headley alias Dawood Gilani, another Pakistani, and both these Pakistanis, Tahawwur Rana and David Coleman Headley, planned the 26/11 attack, hired the terrorists, coordinated with the Pakistani army, chose the targets, gave the weapons, and ensured that the butchers of Pakistan came to India and carried out the attack that took 166 lives. That's Tahawwur Rana for you. In a nutshell, was extradited by US. He tried his best to use his might and Pakistani dollars. A few Pakistani well-wishers of the Lashkar in Pakistan tried to help him, keep him safe on Pakistani soil. And he finally lost that battle on the 4th of April when all appeals were lost in in an American court. And finally, America and the American court asked him to just leave. He was extradited to India. He's wanted by India, and he will continue to be questioned by our authorities here. The NIA, the Mumbai Police Crime Branch, is also investigating the case, since it is the Mumbai terror attacks that primarily the Mumbai police comes in. They've been questioning Tahawwur Rana for almost 8 hours. We are hearing so far they've questioned him for 8 hours since he was brought back. They wanted to know more about his groundwork and the planning that he undertook with the Lashkar-e-Taiba and the ISI. So he's a key man because he was a link between the terrorists and David Coleman Headley and the terror groups Lashkar and the ISI, the Pakistan ISI. Rhythm is still with me on the phone line. Rhythm, he knows everything, doesn't he? And the kind of knowledge that he has, he can entirely help India expose the Pakistan terror ecosystem.
Well, absolutely. But we also need to remember that this is so much more, Niranjan, like we've been saying, that Tahawwur Rana knows and Tahawwur Rana needs to give. The reason for this is he had come to India much before and had tried to take a round of India all across to get more details across India about what other places can also be targeted by the handlers and by his fellow people who were along with him taking care of all these details that they were looking. Today, of course, India wins this fantastic extradition case, and we have dragged him back from the United States to face his charges of what he had here. Remember, the penalty he faced in United States was 14 years imprisonment. However, now that he's been dragged back here, he's going to be facing the murder charges. They were, of course, given a trial in absentia in the Bombay High Court for their involvement. Indian authorities had sought his extradition. They got his extradition. That was approved. Also, the Supreme Court of the United States approved his extradition in India, and now he was extradited back. He's facing extradition and custody with the NIA now. He was brought back here, been in the NIA custody for 18 days. Like you asked me, his involvement in the 26/11 attacks is to very, very closely be seen, because his lawyers had also said that because the NIA lawyers had said that he, along with David Coleman Headley, had done a lot of recce's of India before the attack.
Okay, Rhythm, be with me, because I have to stay on these pictures for a short while more, because we're getting in more pictures of him inside the court, outside the court, and the first time we're seeing images of him. Legally, of course, is the NIA bound to cover his face, Rhythm? People would have that question. Okay, I think I lost the line with Rhythm there, but that's Tahawwur Rana, whose face is covered with a black cloth. and he's leaving the NIA Court. His custody has been extended by 12 days, and we should be able to get more details in a short while from now. The arguments, what took place inside the court, and reason why that custody has been extended. He will continue to be in NIA custody.